Interesting.
Have you seen anything? This guy. Yeah. No. Okay. Maybe it's okay. Headache.
Are we supposed to see something?
No. No, you're not. So if you haven't, then that's good.
Okay. Something I should be aware of. Has the star, I forget her name, said anything?
Sia? Yes, she has. She spoke to me
Okay.
as the sun rose.
What did she say?
She was telling me how she was created and how she's been missing.
No. Right, never mind. It's fine. I need to grab some things.
Morning.
Hope he's alright. We worked over
What?
with something, that's for sure.
Don't know.
When he gets up, he
Seems
comes
freaked
on.
out.
Suppose you shouldn't be surprised.
Something about the sky.
It looks as fucked up as it normally does.
Yeah.
Nothing.
Nothing as far as I can see.
Okay. You do
I've
divine
been up
magic,
here
right,
for a
Esther?
little bit. What?
Okay. You do
This place
Sleep
sucks.
okay?
Yeah.
Indeed I do.
When did your headache?
Doesn't all of Jersey suck? Isn't that the point?
This is worse. I like the north. At least there it's hospitable.
I think we have different definitions of hospitable. Hospitable.
Here it's just hot.
There it's cold.
Which is way better. Just saying. I'm right there.
Just maybe slightly.
As a wise northern Drozen once said, you can always put on more layers, but you can only take off so many clothes.
You know where my team's at? If they're not in their rooms, they might already be dead. Yeah, I just saw my cousin fly by. I should go say hi. Thanks, sir.
Allowed to touch the cheese?
I was feeling sad today.
nightmares real?
Jeez.
Yeah.
Me too.
Are
My
the cheese nightmares are they
head's
real?
splitting. I woke up early this morning.
Cheese nightmare? What?
Oh, it's
No,
some
you
water.
eat cheese, you get nightmares.
Yep, and that's also another one. I know.
No, because of the delicious
I
pasta
understand.
cheese.
You alright to
I didn't know that
help
cheese gave you
train some more
nightmares.
today?
Sonny was.
Yeah, no, we can-
Sonny's good
we can
friends
do
with
that.
Emma, so. ever since
Cheese
she's
does not
left,
give you nightmares.
They haven't seen each other.
Well, how do you know?
Yeah.
I What's so good though?
I
It's probably
used to
worse than
wine
nightmares.
and dine on cheese. Like wine and cheese, have you ever had that? It's a really good mix.
Excuse me.
Want some cheese?
She used
Yeah,
to
I'm
be.
gonna grab
She used
some.
to be. I'm not sure if you were
Sounds
around,
pretty good,
sorry.
but I'm not sure if I want to try it if it gives you nightmares.
It's mostly the skin on the
doesn't give you
head.
nightmares. You'll be
I think it should be
fine.
like that.
Around when they were. I think we were in best
Here.
days.
All right, if you say so.
Oh.
Now you mention
It's
it,
really
I'm
good.
sure-
Penny was looking for the
That
rest.
does sound familiar.
Looks like it's just
I don't know. I
cheddar, but that's
Left
fine.
together with Kiki. If you remember.
It goes good on meats.
His cousins.
It does. It does.
Which is why I'm gonna warm this one up.
Really good.
I think it's something in the night vision.
There's a lot of different parts.
Okay, Arjun isn't either.
Back
So
here for
soft.
good or just stopping by?
Maybe it's just you have the potion.
At least by the looks of it, they more cooked down than anything because their ship got up and just
Can't say I've ever had that one before.
I guess they're planning on
Is there
staying
any
here for a
milk?
while. If it's a long way stay,
No.
I do not know.
Ooh, milk and cheese.
Arjun was awake. He took the night.
Now we're talking.
Yes, he does the night vision version.
I don't think
But
it'd
then
be
you
too much
probably
trouble
went
if we give
upstairs.
them,
The
I guess,
cheese is made.
Doesn't grow
No,
that
when I was asking, when I asked him, at least he'd feel it like felt like magic
Probably
things.
gonna bunk up
Milk, okay.
worse of. They might up their own little. But I'm pretty sure.
Get a headache. Let me get out of here.
I don't
Yeah,
know,
go.
so, I don't
Are
know.
you sure you'll be good today to help?
There probably is something
Yeah,
here. Where does
their own little secret
Arjun?
spots.
Right outside.
Yeah, he was still
what
getting
are
ready
those?
for this, you know.
I know about those.
You
Actually, use one of
Or
those.
something.
It's also not need to get away from people.
Strange yellowish red
just
like
like a hangover, but also
So, I'm assuming the people who just got out of there, like Lothario, are not the only people who are feeling a little queasy.
Yeah.
No.
Not sure where it is.
Also, so you trying to feel
Lorium is. Oh,
those ones?
Could be.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
that's not good.
Has like a,
Kind of.
the only one who has like a bad feeling that people start like actively getting sick all at the same time. Like I feel like we've been through here before.
Come on, so we can learn something upstairs.
Drink lots of water if you do not feel well.
Just had some. Just chug some.
Kind of also where like my meat got like adjustment period.
Malik. Yay. We're gonna light something small on fire, but can't find Solace, and we're gonna train his. Remember the fire training? Divine?
Yeah. Yeah, sure.
We'll put it out as soon as we're done.
Yeah.
Alright,
Thank
sounds
you,
like fun.
Yeah, if you want to come watch.
I like your scarf. I don't get to say it, but I like your scarf.
Alright, Emma, we'll set you up with an auxiliary uniform, like either today or maybe tomorrow.
This plant's dead. Why don't we use this?
It's not dead, it just doesn't have leaves. It's winter.
It's gonna be a while till we're back anyway. That'll take a stick. What are you doing?
So,
Training a story?
yes, been practicing basically every day to learn healing magic, divine, and this is how I've been taught.
I can't believe my own pupil has already has a pupil of his own.
Helping me reinforce old teachings to myself again.
Same hand.
Same hand. Fine. Now it's going to hurt a lot. Okay, just
Trust me, I've been mauled by
first and
recipes.
foremost.
I think I'll be okay now.
Sir, a couple of us woke up not feeling well.
I'll let the frame get bigger. Yeah, just stand still.
Yeah, me too. There was a sickness on the ship then. That's unfortunate.
All right.
Ready?
Yeah.
I'll count down.
You'll count down, or I'm counting. Sorry.
I'll count down. I'll count down. You won't be able to focus. 10 seconds will go back quick.
Yeah.
Malik,
Yeah.
just informing you that Vesper ran out into the sands alone in a panic state.
9,
medical.
8,
I'm not
Yeah,
entirely sure what's
probably
going on.
them.
6,
Oh,
5,
Terrace is currently out there.
4,
Trying to
3,
What's kindness?
2, 1.
He's burning his hand.
Pulse.
Wait. Hold on.
First and foremost.
Stop.
Yes,
Stop.
that's-
Stop.
yeah. No, what?
He needs to heal his hand. It's alright.
No.
Focus.
No. Hold on. No. Wait.
Let him try, otherwise his hand is gonna be burned forever. Leave it.
What the hell?
I think we should move.
That baby.
His hand is gonna.
Oh, holy shit.
This is what happened.
There's people still moving.
I need to
What happened?
tell you.
I don't know. I saw smoke. That's when I got up.
Another cellar scene. Matt, stay the fuck away from that spear.
I'm not gonna.
Celine's
I moved it last time. Do it. Just get it off of her.
Wait, if you take the spear, it might kill her.
She'll start bleeding out if you move it.
Restoration in the twilight of
Healers.
despair. Hear my
Know how to
command,
heal it,
boy.
God?
Release your claim, for I, with divine authority, reclaim the fallen.
Holy shit.
We need to help him. So, can anyone help? Anyone help? Any healers help, please?
Alright, as much as people are looking, establish perimeters. We need to make sure nothing bad happens here.
Yeah, Barrett, let's get a perimeter going, just in case.
Shit. Yes,
Now, grab a handful of opalite, bring it here.
You're free to watch, but just night to the front to see if you see any signs, anything that might be suspicious.
Celine!
Just keep an eye, just...
We need people to watch the tower in case any of the drow come out. They're going to be investigating this.
Chancellor Actaris told me to give you.
Was that the intended effect?
Shidana.
Where did you?
Shidana.
No.
So, this means...
It's not real. I'm dreaming. Okay. I want to wake up next to Blake in a second. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. It was a nightmare.
This is a nightmare.
She's not... She can't be.
Where's Celine? Why was she here?
She's up there.
Towards these other buildings.
Drutona, may you rest.
It's probably not wise to crowd her for that.
Yeah, don't. What's going on? Everyone, please. Please don't crowd.
My fucking arm, my head.
help you. I'll help you. It's okay.
I just need to
make
get
sure
into the
you're
room
okay.
with her. I don't want to.
Yeah. You sure? God.
But you need to not be here, okay?
Okay.
We keep talking through that. We can
Good sec.
My qualms part of Starlight Manfoot has been broken. This isn't normal, Ethereal.
It's not. No, it's not.
I just seen so.
We need to move. One of those creatures is coming over.
Sit up, get some air into your lungs.
Wings, right? Assuming she flew. I don't know if we dare to catch up.
Oh my fucking head. She's fine. Oh. No.
We need to move. Those creatures are attracted by vibration. One's walking over now.
We need to get Celine.
Right, we're making a lot of
She's
noise.
up there talking to a bunch of people. But people are also trying to make sure she didn't get murdered by half the people.
All hands! Either get on the ship or underground.
Captain.
Never a dull day.
Have you been informed?
Inform me.
Drudona is dead. Just like Scorn, this was a message.
I see.
Already, our divine healers have shown immediate signs of difficulty casting.
Well, that's going to be a concern.
Also, Selena's back.
With wings, by the look of it.
To be fair, she just fell out of the sky with a goddess, so I haven't bothered asking.
Was there anything left of her body?
Yeah, she can't act, but that's not.
Additionally, we ought to stay on the ship or go underground because the impact is bound to attract those creatures.
Aye, of course it would. Not that it matters, I had very little plans to leave the ship. There's so much work to do.
They've left.
It looks like the tyrant lost interest. Perhaps it's because it was one large impact instead of multiple, but... Or perhaps it simply thought it was something bigger, but it was over the far hill there, towards that tower or pillar. It seems to have turned around or burrowed.
If need be, I could run laps around it and drive it away, or pull it away rather.
It looks like it's gone already.
Yeah,
Well,
we'll
if
give it
need
another
be.
minute or two and then.
If you want, we could send a flyer that might be safer, but...
Yeah.
Maybe.
80s getting kicked off the Pantheon because the purple team thinks, the purple bad guy team thinks that.
But they're attracted by vibrations, so.
Fucking hell.
Evil team. We have the purple team, and they're okay. Okay.
Fucking Rosalia again.
What's the status of whatever?
I don't know.
Where is it? Is it still in my room?
Got away from that, and I think they're kind of dealing with the ceiling right now. It's a lot hectic. I can't quite make
It's unburrowed.
Creation's unraveling. Why will we remain? Yeah, it just went under. Saw the cloud on the ridge.
I'm not spectating whatever Saline was saying while the people were interrogating them. Something about someone else doing this for her.
It popped out farther. It's leaving.
I don't remember much. She also had wings, which I don't recall.
Or another one burrowed. It's hard to tell from this distance.
One way or another, as long as we stay on the ship, we'll be fine for a bit.
I need it.
Assuming the hysteria doesn't get so bad and people start doing silly things.
Like Vespa nearly did.
Here,
A lot of people probably will.
Well, the good news is the world hasn't ended yet. Perhaps the goddess of life is gone, but not all life is dead.
Malak said it looked like a Leia. Which, if that's the case, there were theories about a Leia being a
If it's
fragment.
anything like the last one, you try to grab that.
An avatar.
Aren't we supposed to be staying on the ship?
I thought she already died.
Vox Force.
I'll get him.
The Firbolg woman. I'll go with you.
Don't bother, they're coming back.
Was that really Judana? As people are saying.
I don't know.
So what even happens now?
Unless it was Valkyrie. But all of our divine healers were affected immediately.
Yeah.
That wasn't Valkyrie, I can confirm that.
You've seen what she looks like.
Yep.
Plus, if it was, I think we'd feel it.
Yeah, I mean, I definitely feel something, but I
People
didn't
were
feel any.
saying that they had a headache. Those who had more attunement, I guess.
They're all saying it's
Maybe
the
this is
divine
why.
Lania?
Anything
Below.
Maybe done a medical. She's on the ship. I know that.
I don't see what anyone else do at this point.
I don't think there's anything we could have done. We weren't even really there to top it. So we're just laid it in front of us when it was already concluded.
One thing after the other.
Exert yourself as well.
I mean,
I need medical.
Medical? Alright.
Look, you're okay. You're okay. Everything's fine. Just
Okay.
eat some food. Drink some water. Let you guys know as soon as I can.
Is this for me?
Yeah, it is.
Downstairs.
Yes, downstairs.
Thank
Have you?
Sunny.
She doesn't remember her name, or us, or anything. She calls herself Songbird.
Alright.
I really do remind you of this person. Did we look alike or something?
Slow it down. Green orb. Yeah.
Yeah,
The door's
Lori,
upstairs.
That was the same color that was with Gaia.
Go on.
Get out of my head.
I don't see pathways, so I'm not sure. I've not.
There's a body of remains. I saw there was nothing left with
It disintegrated.
Yeah. Just gone. She was there.
The
and
spear.
Just wasn't.
The spear is pure occult energy. My guess is she was deleted from reality. Well, that's not a good sign. Can you fly?
Yeah, considering Vesper just tried to attack him.
What?
She has no memory.
I
so-
Vesper
can't.
just pulled out a weapon on her.
I can chase after her.
No, don't.
You're saying not to, but
go after them?
Why are we not going after her? Vesper just pulled a weapon on her.
That's what happened.
How is that her fault? So we're just supposed to let her die in the desert then?
After her.
She has way stronger magic than I do. I could not restrain her.
She has no memory.
Yeah.
If you can,
Go,
please
I
go
can-
follow her to ensure that she doesn't go into the forest.
I'll make sure
It
he
is
isn't
dangerous
alone.
in
I
there
can
now.
tag along.
No, don't.
I'm going. It's okay.
No,
I
not
was
sending
gonna
people
say
alone.
His sister could go, but you know, never mind.
Cousin.
Oh, I thought you were the sister. My bad. Sorry. I was hearing you were a sister.
No, I mean a lot of people assume.
No.
His mom had a really strong gene.
I can
Anyway,
tell.
I'll go with him.
As a note, keep Vesper away from Saline.
Well, it's gonna be easy because Saline just flew off the ship.
Celine went that way. We're currently chasing after them.
Of course.
Penny's is on the scene right now.
Okay.
Oh boy.
Bringing more people into the fray is not going to make her any better. Do not.
I'm going to ask this respectfully. Who is currently chasing her?
Penny and
Three of the flyers who can actually keep up
yes,
with
pretty
her.
much 3 of the flyers, because she is flying right now. You will not be able to catch up with her. Please.
A bunch of people who are faster than her too. So
I'm willing to at least believe half of you, but trust me, I'm gonna be keeping my eye more on fucking Vesper after that stunt. I hope people can understand that.
lock
Believe
them
me,
away
I'm
for all I
fucking
care.
frustrated about this shit. God forbid I've seen Jordana in that position. But if we immediately start pulling weapons on Celine, what's that gonna change? Sure, we're maybe gonna kill her. What's then?
I'm with you. No one should pull weapons on her. If anything, people.
We just want to help. We want to make sure that she's alright and safe. She's part of our team, part of our family as well.
Have you seen little lady yet?
Fundamentally,
I would like to make sure she's alright as well.
Recently.
I would not suggest going out.
She might have gone underground.
Did she have the option to not come back?
Malik said, go on the ship or go
lady
underground.
yet? Any idea where she
No.
is?
Vesper has been left alone in his room. His teammates are done arguing. He should really have someone to
just walked up here. I don't even know what's going on. My God,
or he might try to kill himself.
We have sedative for him or Celine, if needed.
He might need it. Celine doesn't seem hostile towards us or herself.
How fucking hostile, and you're the first fucking thing is to be fucking hostile.
Vesper is like this. He has always been like this.
I know, I fucking heard.
Asshole.
Maniac.
He is. Nobody should trust him. Nobody.
Well, trust that he's gonna spill his blood over those bed sheets if somebody doesn't go keep him up.
Is she shocked now?
Put him out.
Why is he doing that?
No, he's not.
Guess is as good as mine.
Alright.
But he
I
walked
think we
into
should
this
watch him.
room
Last time I saw him wear that
somebody
cloak, Elena was summoned. And shot me a deal with somebody on board.
I'm going to look for my teammate.
Have you guys tried everywhere on the ship?
I've tried everywhere.
The bar? The rooms?
I've tried the bar. I've tried the rooms, I'll try the bar. I fully expected to be there.
They're looking for Elenia.
I'm just looking for Elenia's ship. Right, okay.
She does not want to be on this ship. Is that impossible? Or did she expect you to be dragged back? I could not tell you.
I mean, one thing is for sure. After the stunt that Vesper pulled, it's definitely a little bit of a question if she wants to be around this. I at least hope that all the other people would at least been more kind.
5 times. I have no idea what happened. I walked out and people were shouting and running across the deck.
Pulled weapons on her, started calling her an abomination.
Oh fuck. Does she look like a rift beast or something? What happened?
Complete opposite. Sure, she's
going by
sure she still had her
doesn't remember
arm.
most of us.
Yeah.
But you're sure she's in there?
Have you been informed what's going on?
No.
He's gone somewhere up there. So it
No,
sounds
I
like.
mean, you're sure
We have no proof.
No, personally.
So,
No idea.
Vesper pulled him. Vesper
That's what most
immediately
of us
pulled
are interested
weapons
to
on
find
Celine.
out,
Celine got
considering
scared and
she
flew
was
off. Penny and the
the
others
last
are
one
currently
to be
chasing
with
after her to make
Good
sure that
Honor.
she's safe.
In whatever state she's in now. Where's Vesper?
wait, what's happened about
I was back last time I saw him.
Top bunk, sir.
Stab himself in
Don't
the
mind.
neck.
Quite respectfully, sir. If you allow me to step out of line for a moment. At least for today, after that situation, I do not care what my teammate is. If you wish to talk to him, feel free to. He's probably below deck.
An occultic sphere was found in her body here. I think she may have dissolved. The divine mages here tried to save her.
Can I get a status report on the deal with Celine? Who's following her?
I don't know what
Elenia.
Penny, Sherry, and who was the last?
Your entire team is looking for you.
Okay.
Sir, I haven't updated.
They thought you went missing, so
He's in there. Lower deck.
No,
Top bunk.
thank you for telling me about it.
they all separated to look for you. They're in the ship.
Fighting back.
Thank you. I
Try our
did.
best to stay calm.
Almost
now.
even
Try our
split.
best to figure out a way.
There was no
Because
divine before.
what are we gonna do?
We need to move those
I'm trusting Shuri and time.
What do you want to do with her when we get her back?
It's splitting right now.
Well, one's back.
Sherry's back.
Drodona brought her back for us.
She kept her promise. We prayed.
Last couple of days, we have been speaking to them, asking to bring her back, and this.
She's going down into the city.
Just
Penny.
a plan, that's all.
She doesn't want to be on the ship.
Is she okay?
I mean, it seems okay. She's talking about her dad naming her songbird. Just a bunch of
Festus.
weird nonsense.
I'm sorry that we lost
Your
another.
dad hitting her.
Drodona herself.
She doesn't remember any of us. She doesn't even know
We've
what
made
she's
many, many mistakes, but
The city is still within safe perimeters, correct?
promise that we will continue fighting.
You know where to find me.
I know you're not hostile.
Careful, there's still a tyrant out there right out on the ridge.
Well, she
At least discuss
We
with
brought
any
her
part
back
of you
to
that
the
can
city.
listen, please.
You can talk to him.
smoking in the wilderness isn't.
A guiding light. Something. Just a sign that we might be on the right path.
Is everyone on each team accounted for?
I burn bright in your name, but
As far as I'm aware, Umbra, yes.
I'm struggling to figure out what I can do for these people.
Find Captain Ivy. I think Winters is still resting. Celine, no.
I hope you can at least believe in me. Thank you.
I'm gonna go check out that crater.
Went after Celine,
Don't trust the
who
spear.
now goes by Songbird, I think.
There's two
Them
names that
and-
she gave. I don't know what the other one was.
She was spouting a bunch of stuff about her dad hitting her and Raina Drudona and all this stuff. I'm sure Penny can recount it because he's with her right now. I don't know.
Did you not go alongside them?
I went to come back here to tell people that she is down there now. Yeah.
Okay.
I think he.
I went with him just to make sure that nothing with the tyrants happened. And to get them back closer here and not out there.
I believe so. I'm not sure. You
Thank
just
you.
mentioned wanting to go talk to someone.
Yeah.
Thank you, Sherry.
I mean, I had people yelling at me to not go with Penny, but I did anyway. My teammate.
Yeah, no, can't blame me for that.
To be
I
fair,
think at this point as well,
people didn't want you or a Penny to go, so I think they were just trying to stop whoever. Which was a poor decision, anyways.
Then leave her to the wilderness that she has no idea about that like get her
That's
ripped apart.
exactly what I said, yeah.
Yeah.
This new
That chance.
Celine. She only
She got threatened, and then we're supposed to just abandon her, so.
Yeah. Drudona apparently was down there, if that's to be true. Out the abyss.
I saw that body for a moment.
Her body was infected by the occult.
At least say it. He's very
Hmm.
different. Yeah. He said he
Would you like to
requires
go down there, Lorium? You can do a prayer to her if you'd like.
I need to do too because a guy showed up and was insulted by a grieving individual. So I need to apologize for their sake.
Now come along then.
Yeah.
By the way, Elenia's in the ship.
Yep.
Yep, we know. Yep, thank you.
Cool.
Thanks, Ivy.
So I swear I'm going to kill Lorena and Shoth and anyone else that comes in our way. I'm done.
Why does this kill me?
Losing, I am so done.
Range than I do.
Losing, I am so done.
At least we're clear on a thing.
Holy shit, did the audio go all the way back to when we sang Happy Birthday? That was before I started recording.
Is there like an eruption of sand? Is that normal?
That's a tyrant. We should move out of here.
Agreed. Either that or get on solid ground, or get on the ship. Either one.
I'd be able to.
What?
With like a wind spell, and then it would just blow it from like far away.
What's up?
Anyone know where the Chancellor is?
Down with Celine in the Undercity. have to get it unrooted from the ground first.
Ah, I see.
Yeah.
Hit the ground. Wait. Is that?
I think it would be a dumb idea to try and combat the spear with. Did you see that too?
Yes. See what?
There was a thing there. And then. Well, I did see what it was, but then when there was just a poof of smoke.
We can go investigate it if you'd like.
We also need to make sure everyone stays away from it a short distance. That spear. Proximity to it started causing numbness. A short. Interfering with my arcane pathways.
Okay.
And I was just being mirrored.
Keep your shiny rock and wild things.
Understood. Don't touch
I
it.
have no idea. Could we make something that's articulated like that? Oh, Jackson. Could Jackson grab it?
I still want to.
He's got that
Dumb, but
weird.
true.
You didn't get to
I
try
was
it
getting
last
like
time.
tongs.
Are you talking about putting divine in the spear?
No.
No.
Alright.
We're
Not
talking
if
about
that
trying to move it
kills
differently.
Murkesh or whatever.
Pushing it through my body and then trying to combat the decay whilst carrying it.
That's pretty much what Murtesh did. Didn't his heart explode or something?
What if you...
You should let him know. You certain
What
that
if you-
happened?
Malik needed to heal him a lot, so I'm guessing.
And if it hurts that much to cast right now.
Don't pick it up! Murtesh's heart exploded!
What are they doing? You think they heard you?
Yeah, they're panicking.
I turned around.
Did you say Murtesh's heart exploded?
Not today.
Today.
Not today.
Murtesh is fine. He's in Chancellor's office
Last time
chatting.
he touched
Oh,
it.
there it is again.
Where?
I just saw it underneath there. I saw an
Angie
explosion
and
purple.
Yuki are training.
Oh.
Yeah.
Alright.
That's...
Okay. Sorry, you gave me a flash.
They're all still just watching
Jasper
the door.
started having
down the
chest
thing.
pains.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Miss Elaine is giving him a once over. Just
I have
wanted to
Elenia
run
as
check
well
on our
as-
divine.
No, it's appreciated. A couple of people are watching the door. They're basically
it's Angel.
Ivir, did Vesper run off in this direction?
Don't know. Haven't seen him. I guess he went that way.
Not be seen by people.
I see him.
Shall we make chase then?
Helma.
Yes?
He's moving towards that far pillar. I can see him. He's going over the hill now.
If Rowan does not appear, you're the only member of Lumen that's up here. You may have taken the accountant's meeting.
Understood.
Let Talia know that we're going to chase after Vesper. Here. Here. Set it here for him, if needed. Where did he go? I'm gonna hurt him. Ivir, can you go with me to get Vesper?
I'm about to stop them from doing something stupid. Tongs don't work on it. We already tried that.
Okay, well, I will go after Vesper. Come on. No,
Don't bother. They'll disintegrate.
Not touching with bare skin.
He's not
using
doing
the
that.
tool.
He's just picking them up with pliers, seeing what
They
happens.
disintegrate.
As
We
you
tried this last time.
sort of try to grasp the spear with your tool, you will be able to grab it. Nothing is gonna like backfire on you. However, you will notice that the tool has begun to rust where it comes into contact with the weapon.
Does it like rust so much that it brittles and then breaks, or can I still like?
The longer you hold it, yes. In the start, it'll be fine, but yes, it will start to become brittle and it will eventually break if you hold it too long.
How long are we thinking? If
Maybe
you were gonna
like
give me a
5-10 minutes.
Oh, okay.
Plenty time.
Thank you.
It
It's
worked,
actually-
guys.
It's rusting though.
Crazy wrist strength.
We might
Let's
need
hurry
to
up, come on.
clear. Yeah.
Where do I bring it? What do I do?
Not the ship.
Or
Where do you want it then?
The ship's full of opalite. That's pure occult.
We could. I don't want to take them to the end because that's really stupid.
We didn't think. We should have thought about where it was going before
Yeah, we
we
should have
grabbed
really
it.
thought about that. Hang on.
I'm nervous.
I don't think we
Someone
quite understood that it was
perhaps
going to
on in
maybe
charge?
work, and now we don't know what to do.
Just bring it over here. Osteri. Osteri.
No, it'll only
Yes.
be great.
Bring it around to the front. That way no one accidentally gets in it.
All right.
Like here, so we can watch it. Maybe. I don't know. Where do you think?
We moved up here for now, so it's out of the way.
Okay. Leave it.
The tool is still working.
Just leave it though for the time being.
Okay.
It's in a spot. It's in a spot we can see. That's all that's important.
I'm gonna be watching over it.
Build a wall around it.
Don't sit too close to it. Remember what Acteris said. It'll slowly kill you or something.
I'm already dying anyway, so it's fine.
Move.
That's not good.
We're all dying.
Yeah, that's true.
No.
Is that the same one or a different one?
That's the
Her
same,
spread
I
to
guess.
over half her body, but she's okay for now.
When did this happen?
That's nice.
Take a guess.
Holy shit.
All right, maybe we don't stand up here. I think we go back on the deck.
It's fine.
Riley.
Aye, aye, there.
Figured I'd sit and watch with you. Better two than one.
I'd appreciate it. I don't want to. You're faster than me, so if somebody does jump in and trying to touch it, then we'll have words.
I don't know why they're staring at us.
They're seeing us with the spear, so probably that.
Somebody move the spear.
We did move it. We used pliers.
I mean,
to
that's
pick
like
it
a
up and move it,
walkway,
yeah.
and apparently it kills you as you walk by, so...
Oh.
Figured this
We're
might be
keeping an eye
better,
on it, though.
and we can keep an eye on it from the ship if needed.
Yeah. Vesper is sitting toward on a hill that way.
Have all
Lordy
members
was
been
already
accounted
there.
for, by the way? Because I know a few people were looking for others. Have all members of Rosewood been accounted for?
Maybe.
I'm assuming so. I haven't heard about anybody else being missing.
Jacqueline was looking for you before. I don't know if she found you or not.
Yeah, she did.
Okay.
I was on the ship the entire time, but they lost me.
Ah, I
Where
see.
were you?
I was in the Chancellor's office.
I asked if they checked everywhere, so guess they didn't.
Maybe they assumed it was locked.
Probably.
But
Or maybe they just
Normally 'cause
think
it is
to
locked.
knock. It's a door. You can just knock on it.
You would think. But nope. Apparently I'm really good at disappearing.
Yeah, you're all very good at it.
Is that a compliment?
Yes.
I
stealthy.
I think Angeal's having a time.
Yeah, no, he's not doing good.
We might want to get him
I don't
back
think a
on the
lot of
ship
us are doing
in case
good.
any of those drow scouts come up.
I don't know him well enough.
I don't want to push further than I already have with him.
Alright, he's not my team, I don't
He's
care.
in mourning, as are all of us, so... Something that Solace and Penny and somebody else mentioned. Jordana's body disappeared, whereas Scorn's body stayed. He became mortal when he fell down. Jordana...
Dridona tends to do that. She likes to disappear into little divine stacks.
Scorn is also a Celestine. Trudana's a literal goddess. We don't know if she even has a physical body.
Whatever it
thing that's
is, she's
confusing me is
certainly a
what's
lot
going on with
weaker,
Shaw.
if not dead. Weaker than she already was.
That's my question, is what's going on with Shoff, because he had a golden arm. He taking over the role of being creation and shit?
That has been going on this whole time.
He's probably just stealing
hands are
power.
purple. His hands are gold.
Okay, her hands were gold,
did
but
you
Shoff
not
was completely
We went over this.
abyssal.
We-
The last time I saw him, he was completely abyssal. He had no
Then they're
gold on him
corrupting each other
whatsoever.
or something. I don't know. They're opposites.
Yes.
Maybe they're switching.
That is how Erina is making the Rift Beasts. Because she has the creation.
And now Shoth can probably do something similar. Probably stole it from Celine.
I'm just confused of what he did to her exactly.
Is she not considered a traitor right now?
Why was she
No,
considered a
because it was
traitor?
out of
She
her,
was
it was out
kidnapped.
of her. Yeah, it was not.
Well, she was kidnapped by the enemy and is also corrupted by the enemy, so we don't know what happened.
I mean, did anyone try to stop him?
For now, she's under suspicion.
Vesper's back.
For now, we'll keep her under suspicion, but Drudona's last act was to bring her back, so maybe we just keep an air of caution on it right now.
I think he's looking for the spear.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, probably. I'm very surprised. Well, actually, I'm not really surprised by what he did in the ship.
What did he do in the ship? Did he try
He
to
drew weapons on Celine.
He tried to, he drew weapons on Celine and was actually about to cut her down. Had people not stepped in.
Oh, I see what happened.
So technically, Vesper, by all accounts, is a traitor too.
He has always been a traitor. He has attacked he had attacked Monty.
Oh yeah, he did, didn't he? Forgot about that.
He has attacked multiple people all the time. And also abandoned us
Yeah, I'm kind of shocked actually
to
by
go on a murderous rampage.
that. Oh boy.
Which he
Let's
loves
hope
to
that
go
nothing
on.
happens whilst we're sat here looking after this, whilst Celine and Vesper are on the same fucking ship.
I mean, even then, I think we still might be too close to it. It could probably be killing us.
At this point, I don't care.
I don't care. I have a long life. I don't care if a couple of years is shaved off of that.
Yeah, I don't really either. I'm gonna die as, you know...
Don't!
Touch it.
Don't get near it.
I know my heart will explode and I'll die. I know.
No, it even kills you as you get closer to it. You're probably losing years of your life right now.
Far enough away.
We don't know.
What if we bury it with sand?
It doesn't
Don't.
work like that.
Don't bury it.
Do not do it.
The last thing we need to do is lose it somewhere. We lose it, someone sets up camp on top of it, dies in their sleep.
Don't get near the spear.
Who's that guy?
Probably from the Undercity, most likely. Oh, it's the... Is that the rift touched girl? Oh, it's the doctor. Shit. Oh, shit.
I'm sure that shook up the underground, so...
Oh yeah, no, it definitely did.
Well, I mean, it depends on how deep it is. The stairs are kind of long.
Well, the doctor's up here, so yeah, clearly something happened.
Well, if he walks over here, I can kick his ass if you want.
I think he spotted us.
Don't kick his ass. We need him alive.
God fucking damn it. No, Amber's gonna tell him. Fuck.
I can kick Amber's ass if you'd like.
Maybe that. No, don't kick
Probably not a good idea. I don't want Luca to have a go at me for.
She's standing next to Lordium. It is fine.
I'm going to be completely honest, I think I could kick Luca's ass as well.
Maybe.
I think you could kick a lot of asses.
I'm kinda in a kick people's ass kind of mood right now. Not great.
Yeah,
I'm not
me
touching
too.
it. I want to get closer to it though. I'll check something.
Okay, have fun.
I'm just making sure I have the piece of paper that has the drawing of the last spear. Is this like, it looks exactly like the same spear? I'm just making sure.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm writing that. Well, not writing. I'm drawing it down.
What the hell happened there? God, I hope that was on recording. Drawing.
Yes, I'm just drawing it down. Exactly.
Stay back.
Do not touch it.
I'm not. You're gonna run some tests.
No, even farther than this. It's probably slowly killing
I was
all of
only
us.
there to look. Lucy is coming over. How much trouble am I in this time? Watch out for the
It can't
spear,
be worse
please.
than
Don't get too
executed.
close to it.
Well,
True.
about that, we're going to be bringing different materials and testing to see if they either rot, decay, or whatnot when they're put onto it. No one is supposed to touch it.
That's why we're here. To
Yes.
stop people from touching it.
A lot of people seem to want to grab it. What?
And I will strike them down if I have to.
I have a cup of the dirt from underneath where the spear landed.
Take that to either Luca or somebody
Okay.
that can actually do something. Yes.
From what I at least know... What? Opalite, I know, does explode on impact with Abyssal, so...
Probably not a good idea to try to test that.
Yeah, I mean, we tried it with Celine's hand, and it blew up immediately.
Yeah. What I'm guessing...
Lafaro, don't get too close to it.
Yeah, they're trying to figure out how to go
Why
around.
did you take the longest route?
Because he jumped off the ship.
Oh.
Luke is over there. Has he got... Oh, he has Opalite. Fuck's sake. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna let them do their little fucking testing. No, it's fine. Let them do their testing.
With a tiny
'Cause I've-
sliver, it almost killed how many people? I do not want to test full opalite.
Hopefully they could just chip it off. At least ask them to just bring a tiny bit, not like a whole block. This is ridiculous.
Riley,
The training area.
can you feel something coming off of the spear?
Use well over on your feet. Training area.
Training area?
No, I don't feel anything apart from... Well,
Alright, then perhaps it's just me.
if you need to talk, let me know.
That you don't use an entire ingot?
Don't use the entire thing. It's probably not a good idea.
Jarl?
My god.
Using small pieces.
Who's an Aether Tech? It's a small piece of opalite.
Okay.
How small?
Also remember to keep some distance for everyone who's staying nearby. Prolonged experience.
Going.
We know
Yeah.
afterwards. Thank you.
So with the
Not
dirt,
I'm just trying to make sure.
I just don't want to hold it anymore.
What's
I'll
that?
meet you guys in the training area.
You're giving it.
Do you know what it's about, Ivy?
I've been holding it for ages.
Extended tongs from the blacksmith.
Don't know, but I'm going.
Inert opalite and inert aether item.
The last thing she remembers is she was working. Again, I've asked her the same question.
That are going down, and please pass this on at least what you deem relevant. Those that are going to be going with you.
Captain.
From my understanding, like I said, you all have been chosen to be going down to the Undercity, the deeper part of it, down where the rift was, or is. So, at least some information that I was able to glean before we had to evacuate is rough location and something that you're going to end up dealing with down there, possibly. For the rift, if you take interest or wish to try and attempt to close it, or whatever business you'll have with the rift, from what I could tell, it was towards the back part of the city. At least near the back of the city, somewhere back there. I can't tell you exactly where, just that it was in that direction, in that area. So the further in you go, I'm sure the closer you'll get to it. In regards to those that were down there, as you can imagine, I am unsure of their state, their condition, how they are faring. Get some information on that. That would be oh so lovely. There may be some that possibly took refuge in the library, or if you can find the library, I'm not sure what the state is in regards to that. I'm sure some of you would probably understand why it might be important for us to determine if that library is at least intact, salvageable. My newest notes are in that library, as well as possibly the information that we need. So it would be good to try and get what we can from there. If you're able to find my notes, that would be wonderful. And the interesting part, I suppose, for some of you, is an intriguing creature that has come out of the rift. At least I believe it did. I'm pretty sure it wasn't skulking those halls previously. It's... how do I describe it? A very large creature. From what I could tell, it was reacted to us when we saw it. Obviously, some of the other individuals with us were a bit noisy when they saw it, and it seemed to react to that, but to those of us that just kind of skittered away, it didn't seem to notice too well. So perhaps it's more hearing than anything. And it looked like it was kind of a worm or something along those lines, that sort of shape. So I couldn't sadly tell you much because, as you can imagine, I wasn't particularly stopping to take notes. That's just what I could recall and what I could notice. So, well, that, and it had a very large mouth, so it could possibly just swallow you whole. So keep an eye on that. I didn't have too terribly much. That's kind of all the important information I had. So, like I said, members, try and see what condition they have. If you could, I don't know what mission statement that your leader is giving you, but at least on our end, it would be appreciated if you could see what the condition of our members are, if there are any conditions to be checked. If you can check what the library condition is, and possibly get what you can, if anything, find my notes, that would be wonderfully appreciated. And whatever business you have with the rift and whatever that creature is, do keep an eye on it. I don't think you'll have much chance if it manages to sneak up on you. It was, like I said, quite large. Couldn't really tell you how big. Not exactly able to give a estimation on measurement. Close to building size, maybe. So, any questions?
So it relied on sound, had a big mouth, and was large.
Yeah, pretty much. Oh yeah. Yeah, pretty much. Reacted slowly to those that made a lot of noise. Seemed to kind of lean towards them, I guess you could say, in a way, more than those that weren't making that much.
What's the terrain like? Terrain the right word for this? There's
It would be
the
the
way
right word.
down. Presumably that's, tunnels and the like. But
Yeah, it's going to be the lower city, so there will be pathways.
It's a bit more dense or narrow. But that might have changed.
It's going to be
Right,
solid
there
stone.
could've been
Imagine
quakes.
sort of. It's sort of imagine a sort of quarry or mine in a way. It's mostly solid stone tunnels, that sort of thing. Closer to the city, there's a bit more sand. So
the rift is on the far side?
yes, towards the back end of the city.
Okay.
Anything else?
You refer to members. Are they armed? Mages?
Some were, yes. The group that was assisting me and my fellows, they tend to carry weapons. Some of my members, I believe, had a few, but I don't know what good what they had will do to something that much.
Hopefully they don't see us as a threat. Make it more of a complication.
It'll be alright.
The what's the name? There was a few of their members with me yesterday. They carried the setting sun, right? That's what it was. The setting sun. They carried a few weapons. I believe the members you spoke with yesterday enlightened you as to the type.
I don't know that I heard it from them, but
I remember them saying it to somebody.
I'm just trying to figure out if we're looking for a bunch of scholars who have hidden themselves or a bunch of soldiers who might be holding something. That sort of balance, right? Probably neither of those, but it sounds like they have people that might be able to help defend them, but also they might be hidden away.
Yes,
So we're gonna have to be thorough.
It's going to be a mixture, scholars, fighters. So.
And our specific objective is only the rescue, not what they were mining and hunting for.
So we were working together inside the library. We were searching for information in regards to dealing with the devouring and the rift touched. if you're capable of collecting, or at least, at the very least, determining the condition of the library, that would be wonderful. And possibly finding my notes, which will be there somewhere, I'm assuming, if it wasn't destroyed.
For the context of those who didn't hear it yesterday, Dr. Lorofran is someone who's been investigating the Rift Touched and the Devouring. He's made most of the same strides we have. He was actually ahead of us until, well, Alston. So his notes are very important, if we can find them. Could you put together a list of things that might be of value to search for should we not be able to find the notes, or should they be unrecoverable? Like the source material that they're drawn from.
The source material wouldn't exactly be easy to find, considering some of those notes are from interactions and things I found in other locations.
Got it. Okay.
But I can definitely see if I can't write up a list of things that we're trying to find in regards to the information down there. I don't know how much time you'd have to go through the library. It is a library, so there's going to be a lot of books. If it wasn't destroyed. Hopefully it wasn't.
Yeah.
Alright. To summarize thus far. Big rift beast. Blind maybe. Attracted to sound. Slow. We're looking for your notes. We're looking for survivors. Have we established where a potential base camp was set up? I understand you specified the rift was way back in the city.
Yeah, the rift was towards the back. I couldn't tell exactly where, as you can imagine. And we spent pretty much most of our time in the library, so all of our things or items would be there unless anybody that, survived moved them.
Maybe I missed it when we asked about terrain, but you mentioned it was a library, and you've said city a couple times now. I assume mostly an urban layout, or is there a mix where it meets underground terrain?
So, like I said, the best description I can give for down there is it's sort of mined out, quarried out. The city was most likely built as it was mined. So there's going to be
a mix. Okay.
Solid stone and closer to at least the city. Where you're going to come down, I believe, will mostly be sand.
For what it's worth, Malik did
transitions.
also recommend that we bring rope as well, so it could just be anything down there between the mix.
I'm thinking
As long as we're
more
prepared.
navigation beyond that.
I mean,
is it a straight
we don't know where the survivors are, so we should expect to be in all sorts of terrain, it sounds like.
We didn't particularly explore the entirety of the area. We were mostly prioritized going through the library, trying to find what information we could.
Did you encounter any
that we
underground
need to
rivers or
focus?
ravines?
You can answer them first.
No. No rivers or ravines.
Why, Rin?
Thinking of ways to deal with the big rift beast.
Got it.
You had something?
Just that if there's any specific sector that they would have been active in or prioritizing so that we don't search too needlessly. Narrowing it down, more so to say.
Hard to say. Depends on who really took charge, because I would hope that they didn't stay near the library, because that would then draw attention to the library. So there's a chance that they could be around there. But there's also a chance that they didn't. Due to that exact fact, they wouldn't want to draw attention to the library. So.
Alright.
Sadly, I couldn't tell you. Anything else?
Anyone have questions? Doesn't seem it.
I could see about maybe trying to remember the path we took to get to the library, I don't know what help that would be. But
Maybe we can have some people talk to locals. With some luck, some of them might know something. Unfortunately, presumably the people who know best are the people that we're going to rescue. So, they might have better hiding spots than we do search. Okay.
One other thing that I just recalled, it is rather important. The Rift Beast lets out a very loud scream, roar, whichever you wish to define it as. If it does
No, I won't be mean.
detect or come in contact with somebody, however you wish to describe that sort of interaction, some of the scholars do fear that it may cause a cave-in, so maybe best not to cause it to do so. I'd rather the city, not collapse out from under it.
You get your wish, Caleb. There's a echolocating beast we get to fight now. Now you can stop asking, babe. Yep.
Thank you, Doctor. I'm not sure we have any other questions that are going to be that you'll be able to help us with. We don't want to keep you.
So, that's all I had. As I said. And once again, if you have any questions before you leave, please find me. I do have something I want to speak with you about.
Yeah.
But I don't know if your leader is going to be pulling you all right away for his side of things or not.
I don't think so. I think that's our problem. I think basically when you wander off, we're going to talk. I mean, you can sit and listen. I don't care, but I don't want to waste your day. Do you want to talk before or after?
It was just some theories that I had. If anything, we can talk when you return. But that's up to you.
Or notes.
Thank you. Okay. I'll look through those. I'll let you have your meeting. And then
I'll find you.
If anything, it was something that we talked about, the well, and possibly blocking it. So I don't know if you wanted to describe that to her, or I can whenever you all return.
We'll find you after. Yeah. Thank you.
Best of luck.
Man.
Excuse me.
All right. Well, first questions first. Do we want to split up?
This is always a bad idea.
But in this case, we are facing a rift beast that follows by sound. So if we carry ourselves together in a larger number, it's going to make us more tractable.
Yeah.
If we split up, we're more likely to get separated, lose any contact we have.
I'm not
On
agreeing.
top of that,
Apologies.
if it does zero in on one of us, then they're gonna be shit out of luck.
We were on medical duty. Sorry, I was trying to play. Is that the only rift beast they talked about? One that can sense only by sound?
That end,
Additionally,
actually.
What?
Are you good with fireworks at all? You make plenty of explosives.
Expected to be the only one down
I can make a big bomb.
Not a big bomb, something small.
That'd be cool.
Something small, potentially.
If we're worried about screaming causing a cave-in, we don't want to cause like a massive explosion. But something,
in other
one
words,
of those little ones that hop, that sound.
Whether or not we split up, it's really just going to depend on how much room we have down there. If it's too cramped, we won't even be able to try it.
It was a rat.
But alley or something.
Maybe we just didn't
That
see
was.
them.
I could adjust my fist bump potion potentially to make it smaller.
Alright, to what end?
Plug my headset in. Fine.
To draw attention away from us if need be.
Gotcha.
Decoys. Cricket will probably be our biggest use for finding living folk down there.
How?
You can, yeah.
I have a third circle spell. I can sense people.
You're shitting
It has
me.
a range
What?
to it,
How?
but
Never mind.
Oh, you didn't know that?
Later. I think you'll find.
Had it for a while.
Yeah, we've been using that a lot.
A lot of people can do a lot of things that I don't know about.
Yeah, that's fair.
It's been a grand addition, I'll say as much. But that should help
No,
with
of
our
course,
search.
Okay.
So finding to a minimum is also our goal, eh?
I mean, always.
The objective is extraction, and possibly
did we-
information gathering.
Did we intentionally leave out blowing up the entrance on our extraction on purpose? Around the professor?
I mean, no.
I don't believe so. They
I don't
didn't
think
make
that's a
it
secret.
seem-
We're gonna set off bombs in the
Okay.
city. I assume we're gonna tell people.
I don't know.
Probably make
We're
Okay.
doing that.
The
Go back to
context.
the
Hang
city,
on.
So
To
What
be
I
fair,
was
though-
about to also say is some of us didn't actually have time to brief on everything before we got here.
Yeah, I have no idea what we're doing.
The plan is we're gonna
Just,
open a passageway,
I didn't go
go
yet.
down to the city, do the mission. Once we get back, the Aether technicians are gonna be between now and when we leave working on some bombs to close the way. Stop the Rift Beast from getting into the city.
That's pretty
Are
much
we
it.
we were making progress with that last rift and trying to figure out how to reduce it, right? Are we gonna try anything like that again? Do we have anything to try? If we get to the rift?
If it's small
Given-
enough that we could approach, then any amount of study maybe. But if it's let out a giant
Yeah, I'm just saying.
echolocating creature, yeah.
If we
Have
leave
we
that rift there,
tried?
it's only gonna be bad for them.
have we tried with this one and the other one? The other
The
stone.
opal? Yeah, we threw opalite in
Both
there.
of them. No, both of them at the same time.
Luca's gonna have the notes on that. We all kind of took 20 paces back and kind of let him huck rocks into the rifts.
Right, but
From
we have a
Salvation
chance to
went
do
out
it
that day.
now.
Or if you want to chat with Luca and figure out what he knows, maybe he did try it.
We have a chance now, and now we should do it.
That's what I'm saying. If
Additionally,
we can,
from the spear.
if we can
I
get
do
close
want to
enough.
say. Go ahead. You finish.
I was just gonna say I was agreeing with Yuki. If we can get close enough to the rift, then yeah, we should try something. We should plan for that at least. Not even if even if we don't think it'll work, we might as at least maybe we can learn something. Rather than do nothing.
We should also be cautious of proximity, since we're going to be underground. I don't know if there's going to be any possibilities of other rifts that we aren't aware of that are hidden behind walls, but it could happen. Additionally, we need to also be wary of any attacks that are going to rattle or shake the cave. That'll only increase the chances of a cave-in. I myself will be using much of my magic, at least none of my excessive earth magic. I feel that would be counterintuitive. So just be wary. So I'd say.
Avoiding combat.
You're finding people
is a
thing is
priority.
not earth magic, is it? I assume not, because you don't
The
use
what?
any of that. The finding people thing. That's not earth magic, yeah?
That's
Just
Coquette.
checking. What?
Coquette
Yeah,
does
it's not
that,
Earth magic.
not Lafra.
And she doesn't. She
That's
doesn't
not-
use Earth magic.
I was gesturing to. Sorry,
All right.
it's not a magic.
Cool.
I have a bit
Did
of a
we get-
controversial question.
Yeah.
Are we bringing saline?
I don't even know anything about what's going on with them.
We don't even know if she's combat ready.
Capable of understanding.
That is up
what
to
we're
your
needing to be asking
decision.
her.
It's not a good idea to get her with us.
Correct me if I'm wrong, we still don't even know where she is.
She's still afflicted?
We
found
do.
her
She's somewhere
and-
around here on the ship.
Yeah.
Besides that, we don't know if she's combat ready.
It's far less.
She seems to have
present
forgotten
now.
a lot of things.
What
She's
was once
forgotten
just
everything from us, so.
The Abyss is now the
Yeah.
Divine fighting back. They're evenly spread. By all definitions, she's far safer.
From before, yeah.
Her mind is
Lucky
also
to
more
see.
gone.
Remember the prejudice you all showed against her? Got that one thing going for her.
Oh.
Did they say anything about place down there? Any maps or
He said he was
layouts?
going to try to get what information he could, but it sounds like he basically went down there and went straight to the library and then came straight home. So, others who are down there were involved in other things throughout the city. Is that the impression I got? Does that seem true from what he said? All right. But we
I have
should
a
assume
question
that they
for-
could have holed up in a tiny little mining tunnel as well.
I have a question for everyone.
Sorry to pull you away. Can you check Lucas' password?
Does anyone else speak any other languages? Or read any other languages, I should say?
I speak and read Draconic. I don't know that much.
Orcish, go figure.
I know a little Elvish.
I know Elvish.
Elvish. Couple phrases in a couple other tongues.
Old ancient languages, things like that. I can read.
We might need you guys close by in case there are any books in other languages.
I assume we're not going to have a ton of time in the library. Ideally, we find
Most
the
likely
notes.
not. If anything, we should scan for the notes, and if there's anything of other interest, any titles that you might see, Kikat, or anyone else who has the ability to read them, just grab it and go. Don't have time to read.
Titles. Yeah, most important. Good call.
That's the idea. Grab whatever we can carry, basically.
I have a question. Sorry to halt the progress. What is the ideal book you guys are seeking in this library? We expected to find something?
We don't know.
For sure.
Okay.
The doctor was here investigating the devouring and the rift illness.
I see. This is devouring
So-
specific.
Well, I mean, there might be other books of interest, but we won't have a ton of time.
I have a personal request. If anyone finds any books of mentions the soul or soul magic, I think that could be really important for during the devouring.
Might well be.
Keep an eye out, I guess.
I do have one as well. I apologize to throw it on you all. It regards something I'm trying to do with the Oblight and Rifts, and I think, and this probably sounds a little juvenile, history of magic, Elvish traditional practices, symbology, rune crafting, anything like that. Anything you can. It really is a shot in the dark, but it's the best step I have to go forward, and I think Ace Vision in general also needs to start working on something, so I'm trying to get the ball rolling on it.
Write down the things that you're looking for. Give it to us tomorrow.
Okay.
Back to basics. Sounds like.
Not to distract anyone further, I was told you all might need explosives to design.
Aether
I
Tech
see
is
something
using
will-
to create
Gonna have
explosives.
I suppose.
Also could
We're opening a passage down, and then we need to close it behind us once we get out.
Yeah.
So we need to then blast the tunnel closed. So
Okay. Will we talk about that? Okay, we'll talk then. Sorry, guys. I'll leave you to it.
Also, Jack.
Will you be bringing Winters?
Jack,
Order of
her
operation,
will,
Could I
by the
get
sounds of it.
Aetherite from you guys?
Avoid the
We're
monster.
gonna try
Find the people
do
first
Aetherite
because it
in
probably would help to
this
have people who already know
together.
the library. They might be able to
Well,
assist us with
yeah.
getting some of these books we're looking for.
What?
Raid the library,
arms.
get the notes
Yes.
extract.
Those-
Smaller
just to see what it does with the bottom.
Sounds about right.
Raw
What
material?
you think we lack
Alright.
is just a dream, but
Whatever you have,
can improvise.
whatever you guys have tried.
And we're trying to avoid combat, right? We're not gonna run in there and take on anything. Any sort of
Well, if
combat
there's a rift,
will trigger it.
There's no such thing as avoiding combat, really.
it's going to
We're gonna
happen
get
regardless. But
improvising.
we're on a time limit, essentially. We need to get everyone out that we
Minimize the
can.
noise we
and-
make wall.
Yeah.
Keep it at a minimum.
Or again, maybe work on some of those decoys.
Yeah.
I think
You
if
can
we
have some
split up,
quicker folks set them off whatever direction
Yeah.
we're not going, and
The
then
raw material.
work with that.
I thought about designing
We have
something
enough
else,
games
and
if there's enough
honestly,
room,
I
it'd be a
had
good
time
idea,
and
but we'll
material
probably have to
all day
decide in the moment.
to prepare for you two. Otherwise, I could work on something. But it's yeah.
Do we think that it could be a good idea for us to conceal ourselves further and use the darkness to our advantage? Cover ourselves in dirt, or
It'll only work for the normal root beasts.
Magic knowledge
The other one, it won't.
even then?
Symbolically, like the
That's what we have to deal with, right?
Okay, that's fine.
If you want to take those means, I don't think there's any harm in it.
Well, the harm in it is that one of us hits someone that they can't see.
Additionally, anyone with a shroud wouldn't be able to cast it.
Will we
Yeah.
making sure everybody has a night vision potion, as I think was also discussed in the meeting. So hopefully
Get
people
our hands
can
on them.
get a better awareness
Made
some
it
way
easy
somehow.
to
We'll
make
work
some.
on that.
I'll talk to her.
I know
Maybe she can
I'll
make
be sure to.
like before I would recommend.
Additionally,
I might
do we have any stealth-related spells amongst us, and are nil can turn invisible?
I think that is well.
You will have to charge them
It's a bit acting up though.
input your mana. It's fine.
It's not necessarily stealth, but I can cover into stone, blend in, chameleon-like, but it only goes so far.
I highly recommend somebody uses it.
Alright. Let's talk emergency situations. One of our teams or a couple of us get split off. Shelter in place, or we go in for them. We have three other teams who will be fresh. So,
But they'll only know that we're in peril if we inform them, and currently we don't have a way to contact them outside.
let's bring
Do we
in
have a
Terrace.
professor coming? Yeah. Bring a professor, right?
I'll ask him.
Yeah.
No,
We don't leave anyone behind.
yeah, certainly not.
He's probably going to be useful in the library as well.
Oh yeah, Terrace is definitely someone we should bring to the library.
It's hard to plot for any emergency situation, since I don't know where we can, well,
The main one's getting
mobilize to.
separated.
I would think if they're just separated and we can't find them, we look for them. But if they're, say, a cave-in happens and people are trapped, then we go back. And you know,
We need to
afterwards.
find a way to reroute.
Yeah.
If we all get separated, the priority should be we establish a place to go
Hi.
back to.
How are you feeling?
The separated team's priority is to go back to the rendezvous point.
I don't know
We
right
can
now.
send runners to check on it. If we get split up,
My
the
sister is
main
no
group
longer
continues
with
the
us.
mission. If we find people at the rendezvous point, we head back. If we're done and there's no one at the rendezvous point and still people missing, then we roll the dice with maybe sending out a few scouts.
Flares, if necessary. If we need to signal an emergency evacuation, red flare.
Red flare.
Depends how much room we have. We are going to be underground.
That as well.
Yeah. What's this meeting for? If there is.
The mission.
I mean, did they say how narrow these tunnels were? I forget.
I mean,
We
it
said
sounds like
quarry, so Maybe big.
That should be sizable. Still, it's
It
a
sounds-
mining quarry, so where they might be stuck will be narrow, most likely.
It sounds like the city itself has been excavated, and so that's probably a reasonably large space. I assume it's, you know, somewhat similar at least to what we can see up here. But if they have mining tunnels and the like, those would be narrower and cavern split-offs and things, and that might be where those survivors have chosen to hide. So.
She had something new on her gun. Neat.
Or they'll be in the library, and this will be super easy.
Let's hope.
Never is.
Usually not. So any other questions, theories, plans?
Should we come up with a loose formation? Front team, middle team, rear team? If
Those
we're
never
going through
hold up
tunnels?
to anything.
Teams, no. Roles, yes.
I agree. I feel
We got plenty of shields, plenty of frontliners. Probably have them, a front line and a back line. Ivy and me maybe on the back since we can catch up and get to the front if need be, while simultaneously holding the rear. Ranged and then healers in the middle. Prioritize on keeping anyone who could heal's mana as full as possible. The rest of us take the hits and do the damage. And since you weren't here, I'm going to reiterate, we're avoiding big and loud.
stealth is key.
Hmm.
It's
That
probably
shouldn't be
going
a
to happen
problem.
regardless, but keep it minimal.
And do we know? No problem. Is there any survivors possibly down there at all that we should keep an eye
We're
on?
going.
That's what we're
our-
going to look for.
Yeah, the primary mission is survivors.
All right. And what is it? Say we find those infected with the devouring. Are we taking them back?
One, at most.
One at most.
Oh, you mean like in the same way that I'm infected, or devoured?
Same way you're infected.
Oh, then totally we should bring them back.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just covering the bases.
So it would be a good
ensuring-
idea though to bring
It's tomorrow.
back a devoured, right, for your
One.
research.
Oh.
One at most.
Let's
but
just hold on
it's
close
not
just in
worth
case then.
anything. I would rather bring books.
Or leave it here and somebody can trip over it.
Can you tie up a devoured? Or does that?
We
I
got
don't
a
know how
yoke.
that works.
See, why not? I mean, we could just up
I
there
mean, I
on
was-
some lights.
Oh yeah, Celine's back.
Or that.
That's true.
We'll figure it out, but
Who's this?
it's not
Bring-
worth
bring
going
her up.
out of our way to try to get one. But if we
Sleep on, it's
happen to
alright.
get one, that would be nice.
It's a little grim, but we're in a Drozen.
How's she gonna sleep? She has wings.
Maybe there's a slave market we could visit
my
to get
stomach.
restraining material.
We'll worry about that later. Color songbird for now.
Oh, okay.
More than likely. That's right. That's the right person.
I'm
So
not
material-wise-
familiar with Southern customs for that. So if someone knows more and wants to make those contact, or that contact. Okay.
Either
You
me
have
or
coin.
Caleb could handle it. I still have some silver. I spent it all from the crystal sales I made a while ago.
Jacqueline, you wanted to say something?
I was just gonna say, how are our divine casters doing? All of you were having pains before and were struggling to cast. Adrian took multiple attempts to cast his spell. How are all of you faring?
Has been an hour.
fucking hurts.
It's a lot to do. But Lethariel and I were able to. It's something we'd have to, I guess, test out more today.
How much harder is it to do higher circle casting? For those of you that have tried.
Feels like
I've only tried first, so.
you're getting stabbed in the head. Going to
Higher
throw
circle
up.
stuff.
I cast third circle.
Okay. Well, that's gonna be a bitch. We've got
You know
healers.
painkillers
Mm.
help at all?
Ask me in an hour. We've got surgery to do. Okay.
All right.
Anyone else have thoughts, concerns, etc.? Just talk loud.
I just want to reconfirm the stock take. We're bringing, if we can gather them, night vision potions, restraints for devoured, things to carry books back out of with, the leather-bound satchels. I can stitch some together if you have spare. What else am I forgetting that we need, equipment-wise? Bombs,
We have
distractions
the
afterwards.
camp bags as well. If we just take the supplies out of them, then we could utilize those as carrying vessels.
Some sort of
Should
lure,
bring-
something that makes noise.
Should bring some water
Good
and
idea.
rations. If there's
Yeah,
at
well-
least one rift beast that hunts by sound, it might take us a really long time to get around down there. It could easily be that we
And-
get trapped somewhere and have to spend the night.
Well, we were
Might even get
rescuing
caved
people
in
that
and
are.
Yeah.
Yes.
Why don't we
Stuck
just
down
kill
there
it?
for a while. Well, I think that's the plan, but
I mean, if we can.
think
if
easier said
something
than
is-
done.
It's good to be prepared.
It sounds like it's a pretty big,
Yeah.
nasty rift beast.
we can pack food, water,
know how
in
it
case
is
we
in
are trapped
Canada.
down there for any amount of time.
Got it.
What? Sorry.
Food, water, in case we are trapped down there anytime. I was just saying, yeah.
Oh,
on
just
the
broadly,
little,
yeah,
little
okay.
list. Yeah, just saying. Do we?
Additionally, finish. Go ahead. Yep,
Say,
you're
do
fine.
we want to be prepared with actual supplies in case we do get trapped down there, other than food and water, like shelter? Or do we think it'll be fine down there?
It's a half-built city, so there's already structures
Yeah.
that exist that could use
Yeah,
as a
shelter from what in a cave?
But we should also make
temperature,
sure
I
we pack
guess.
light.
We want to be
Pack
able to
enough
move
that
quickly.
is essential.
Yeah.
In practice, if there's a need for rescue, we can rely on the others to prepare more thoroughly for the rescue effort. If we all get caved in down there and they have to come for us, then that's what we'll just wait. They'll bring pickaxes.
The more we take, the heavier and louder we are.
Aye. Additionally, now we're going to be in a caved environment. It's more unlikely that our ceilings are going to be low. Well, walls narrow. Make your strikes very pointed and not overarching, otherwise you will risk hitting the cave and leaving yourself open. Make sure you are precise with your strikes if we end up in combat. Wild swinging will only lead to death.
Okay. Got it. We have the rest of today and tonight to organize what we need. Anyone need any help with anything? You need clothes. I don't care how tough your skin is. You're not going down there naked.
Why are you nude?
I'm not nude. I have pants.
He has pants on.
If he doesn't
I
have
can't
any,
tell. You say he's
But we're not making him take off his
I have
pants.
no idea. I can't tell.
It's lewd.
I don't think that was the plan.
I mean, shit, it makes him quiet.
You want me to take off my pants? That's weird.
Lothario wants
Please,
one.
God,
Don't take off
your
your pants. Please don't.
Please.
I don't want to take off my
Actually,
pants.
You can. You can. I really. It doesn't matter to me, honestly.
Can we just get him a new gambeson?
You don't mind?
It's not gonna fit him.
That's everything then.
The chest
I
might.
might. The chest might. No, it won't. I don't think he needs the
I'm
sleeves.
gonna talk to Lyra and see if we can talk
Dahlia.
to the locals about getting more reagents.
I'm sorry, you're.
When you have a free moment after everything of your day, you want to
Yeah,
check
let
on
me
it?
just.
You whispering.
I think Letheriel has my best bet.
Got it.
For Gambison.
I'll find you at some point.
Bit of a silver lining, maybe that explosion. Drove the
Sorry,
tyrants
Winters,
out of the
your
forest,
sleeves are a
and
little
get
small.
in there. Find some reagents.
Lyra knows the south well, so I think you could trade.
I'm gonna try to find Nectaris before.
I wonder if Baggy's sleeves would be cute. I might catch on the rifle though.
Oh, probably.
Ignis.
Well, I guess
Like
we're
the long
talking to
floppy
the
ones.
doctor after
Are
that,
you all,
maybe.
do you all feel prepared? Mentally, at least?
Don't.
Knowledge-wise?
I'll come find you
Fair
tomorrow,
enough, sir.
probably.
Gonna
Better than
So
most
you're ready in
that way.
supply.
speak to yourself and
Yeah.
make sure I'm ready.
Captain.
Motosh.
Yeah.
Do you know the non-lethal
fine.
training
Yeah.
pistols that we have?
I want to test
Is there a way to
them.
like jerry-rig it to make it lethal?
Take your time, though. So when you have freedom, I want to test your
No.
You know the
Oh.
training
Take your
pistols that we
time.
have?
Sure.
Is there a way to like rig it to make it lethal?
You said you needed to get reagents?
But don't like a rifle in the cave.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, but
Based
it's
off
not
of everyone's
in the
assessment, we're
feasible
short.
timeframe.
Unfortunate.
Paulson didn't do us any fucking
Plus,
favors.
they still require mana.
And then
need
Audrey,
to
do you want to
reagents.
help Rin and
Have any help?
Jacqueline get
But
reagents?
well, if healing lines up, I might be fine tomorrow. Maybe.
It might not be worth going out at all. Last time I saw the tyrant, it was quite literally right on the hill, watching where the ship was.
Might be
Well,
just
you can
best if
scout
we
it out.
trade, if we can possibly do it. For Drow.
If they'll take
Speaking
coin,
of-
I've got some.
Love?
Noted.
Could we
Oh, I guess I'm gonna
maybe like
maybe some.
do the thing later?
Most likely.
What?
Like the thing?
Oh. No, we were always going to.
Okay, good.
So,
Where do you want us, Jarl?
is that everything?
The front, I'd like you for a moment, but other than that,
You can go down to medical.
Oh,
Sure.
we'll get some people
Say
trading.
hi to Songbird.
Can you deal
We'll
with this?
figure out the scouting situation depending
Yes,
on them getting
come on.
down.
No.
Sure,
So you're heading there now?
Lesteri,
No. We should inform the
You ever
teams
fight in a
we have
cave?
about the creature.
No, I've not.
Hear really well in case they need
You want training?
We should we should make sure they're not going.
Sure. Let me help the theory with this, and then.
Let them know.
They'll be up here.
Oh. Okay.
Where did he just...
Hey,
Probably the workshop.
Workshop.
Okay.
Alright, we got some business in town to do. Slavers for restraints, alchemists and herbalists for reagents. Maybe some extra rations so we're not eating into the ships.
Once you're down there, consider things like chalk, marking things. Pretty sure that place is gonna be a maze down there.
I was contemplating chalk or maybe some sort of paint, something that ain't gonna come off the wall.
paint will be quieter.
Yeah.
Don't want
I
the
mean,
trouble scratching at us.
wider is one option, yeah.
We have to be quiet. There's something down there that's apparently pretty damn big and sensitive to hearing.
Type of rift beast that can solo you in one gulp, apparently.
Oh, fantastic. They get more
So
fancy every day.
Let's go over our homework one last time. Shopping. A bit of tinkering. Need night vision and the lures. What else do we need? The explosives, but I'll wager that's already going to be covered by Aether Tech. Spare rations. Am I missing anything?
If there's a way, maybe some smaller alert systems or anything you can... Sorry, continue.
We need the restraints, and we've got
Yeah,
an
that's
idea.
part of the shopping. Yeah.
We've got Octaris. We're planning to bring him with us in the case that we are.
Stop. And then we'll be dangerous shit if we got
fill me in. Up to you.
Rifts towards the back, right at the back of the underground. There's a creature down there, maybe bigger than the building. Can hear really well.
Alright.
Maybe blind, we're not sure. The terrain is a mix of urban and rocky.
It's a quarry. They dug the city out as they went.
Yeah.
Kinda, yeah.
I don't know opalite either.
I don't know that much either. Kinda, yeah. It just Kenneth did the rest of the work. I don't know how it works.
All right.
Explosives that.
I'll be right back.
out. You already know about it, so.
I mean, considering a whole ass fucking dragon went in there and disappeared, then.
Yeah, no.
Who's that? Go back and
Idea is make it back on the lands. Prepare yourself anything you can, equipment-wise, travel light, but also, especially with your armor. If there's a way specifically, you make sure that show is oiled up so it makes as little noise as possible. Please keep that in mind. Typically located in the back of everything. It's essentially an entire, down there is an entire quarry specifically, with multiple.
I stayed in his presence for a while. It began to cause numbness throughout the entire body, loss of feeling, and he started interfering with my arcane pathways.
I see.
So
Don't
continued
relics
exposure to
generally have that sort of
Have you-
effect? Well, not obviously not the numbness, but powerful relics tend to have an
Would
effect
you be able
as
to
well,
watch the
right?
spear for
Yeah.
a bit? I need to get away from it.
Also, it wasn't just the will, as I said, it was the arcane pathways. Even trying to have my residence appear around me was a struggle.
Okay.
Right. Okay.
Well, if it's the city we're worried about, I mean, if you're able to move it here, maybe we can just move it somewhere that isn't above the city.
We were able to move it with some pliers, but they started to degrade as soon as it was touched.
There's plans in the works.
Quick question for those who are here, just because I'm going around and there's a bunch of captains and people here that I might ask anyways. We're not planning for it necessarily, but we might have an opportunity to get close enough to the rift to try things. Does anyone have any experiments they want before?
Right. I meant to talk to Yuki about the ideas you guys already had.
Really quickly, did you hear about the results from the last test that I ran when we were back in Halstead? Or Halstead?
It's part of the thing as
The
well.
opalite had
Check with.
created a temporary decrease in miasma, correct?
But only charged opalite.
Okay.
Right. They were thinking of trying
we've been
something with
working on-
opalite as well. I'd also been requested to build them, or give them something they could test with as well, and I thought if we have the time, we might as well put some actual design into the next couple of materials they bring down toward it. Also, probably use a stick.
We don't have a ton of time, given that you know this is tomorrow, and you guys also have
I
to make
know,
some
it
bombs.
would be
but
extremely crude and probably very fragile material as well as just to see what would happen. But if we're trying things, we might as well try things.
If you want to help me,
We don't.
Jackson, I have something that we could try to bang out tonight for them to take down. A handheld version of something that I'm working on with the help of Ilya.
Okay, sounds perfect. They didn't want
Basically,
Aetherite as well. I don't know if that would.
Yeah,
do
this would be an
anything.
Opal Tech device.
Okay, well not all of you. Yuki specifically asked for this.
Okay.
Mm.
For what it's
By
worth,
the
don't
way-
worry about proximity. We can get as close as we want.
Okay.
To the rift?
Good luck.
Sure. I mean, I can. The worst that's gonna happen. Right.
I see.
I'll get 2 devourings.
I
don't say that
Well,
out
it might
loud, you might
exacerbate
speak into
your
existence.
condition, though.
I know, but that would also be a critically important finding.
Suppose so. Speaking of findings, you two are captains. I don't think I'm gonna get a chance to get all the captains in one room, so I'm just gonna go over what we found today. If you have the time.
Okay, I guess that got it. Was following along.
We just walked off and nobody
Well, do
followed
you wanna
him.
join
Imagine
us?
that.
I'm gonna go with him.
Tomorrow. Do you want to join us tomorrow?
Most likely. Not a bad idea.
Okay.
I was talking to
We
Terrace
figured,
about
you know,
Runecraft.
Stone Mage,
Thing
also
came up.
library.
It sounds like we might be testing some theories. On the morrow, I won't know the results, but I'll be in Aether Tech Division tonight, working on explosives as well as talking more about that, I suppose.
Right.
Walk off so it's accessible in that area.
Runecraft
Yeah,
or
the
what
black
specifically,
eye,
or just in general?
the blacksmith said
In general, went through lots of histories of it and then started trying to test things. Found out, of course, that is an extensive
I'm planning to go out
and
of our way if we're doing rift exchange.
improbably speedy topic to work on, so it would be one of the more desperate attempts if we start to run out of ideas.
Get a list of the things that we
But
might
right
be
now
able
we're
to
working with
accomplish, and
basics and we
aside
can
from
work
the
off the
primary
basics.
two,
So
maybe we'll get some opportunities.
probably going more with the geometry of the whole situation at the moment. I want to overhear this, which is why I'm doing a thing. Yeah. Will you be around today, though?
Today, yeah, I'll be around.
Okay.
Whether that happens or not.
A weapon. Powerful weapon made of entirely occultic energy.
Why did you tell us all to talk to me about protecting?
What a shit design for a spear.
How thick is it? How thick is the spear?
Kinda small.
Man, do you think it would fit the rifle?
No, you're not allowed to touch it.
Not a gun?
No, it's a bad idea. It could hurt you.
It degrades metal. There's nothing you have that could hold it.
Right.
You picked a steri? Alright. Given how much she likes to throw this thing, it's fucking useless that way. The spearheads are the wrong style for throwing.
Well, look, I would launch the shard of aetherite if I could. That was possible.
Also, don't stand too
I
close,
wanna
you'll
clear
start
out
going numb.
Alright, I guess let's go down below and see if we can do what the captain told us to do.
Yeah, make a deal.
Have fun. I love guard duty. Yippee. Yeah, it's gonna be one of those episodes. Not much is happening. To be honest, I'm kind of at a tough spot in Rosewood. Like, I don't know what to do half the time. I don't have any projects that I work towards. It's all just kind of mellowed out. Especially with the lack of downtime days. I mean, it's just bad after bad after bad after bad. Go on. Go for it. See what happens. They're trying something.
Maybe we should get on board or something. Not sure. Well, you're on, Elizabeth.
I wouldn't want to.
Be careful.
I'm just generally curious, really.
Yeah, no, I see it. I'm gonna keep an eye on it, that's all.
Yeah, you only see the one. There's one on the other side of the dune as well.
Yeah, no, I got the same impression from the spear. It seems like.
Yeah, they come in pairs, huh?
I mean, from what I understand,
Occasionally.
it could be a direct connection to the abyssal plane itself. So quite a relic to be tampering with. It's mighty ambitious of any of us to think that we're going to wield it in battles without much effort.
I need to know how you work. How you kill. How you take. Because then I can learn from myself. So I can take from myself. Lily, shut up. I can't leave this unwatched. I should probably ask DMs if I'm actually fine at this distance.
Yep.
Heyo. So, the spear has that like aura around it. Am I far enough away to avoid that?
I'm sorry, there was voices in my brain.
Am I far enough away to avoid the like aura that spear gives out?
Oh yeah, you're probably just far enough. Yeah, you're good.
Cool, cool. Thank you. Come here. Come here, you. Come here. What? Don't you jump. Don't you do it.
How goes the watch?
It's a spear. It doesn't exactly move.
Seems like riveting stuff.
I figured out that this is roughly where its aura ends.
That's good
Here
intel.
you won't feel the numbness. Or won't mess up your mana.
Yeah, I think I just finally got feeling back in my arm from the testing.
From the sounds of it, it seems that it takes longer to affect me for some reason. I'm
Really?
still unsure why. Not by much, mind you, but
Maybe enough.
Barely a minute.
Would you stop? What if the effect was less?
That I'm unsure. I didn't stay around long enough to find out.
Well, it turns out. We think we have a way to diminish its effect.
What, opalite?
No. I did some testing on it earlier. Opalite blows up, as you'd expect. Charged aetherite makes it worse. And it seems to involuntarily take directly from the aetherite without casting any spell through it. So long as it has mana, it sucks it out. But uncharged aetherite can make full contact with the spear, has no negative effects, and it does not corrode. Unrefined dark metal on top of that dissipates the effect of the spear. We suspect refined dark metal will have an even greater effect. Might not even corrode at all if we're lucky. Meaning we could make a case for it. Could also probably make gauntlets or something. Double layered. Aetherite on the inside. Dark iron on the outside. Someone might be able to wield that thing. At the very least, it lets us experiment, or test rather, and learn what it even is. Maybe reverse engineer a way to fight back. Stop it from happening to more gods. Or hell, maybe drive it into Arena's heart itself.
At this point, I feel like that would just give her more power.
In its current state, yeah, but there's a way to manufacture a polar opposite.
One would think you'd need a god for that. Shamar's died.
Always wondered how gods were made.
They were made at the start like everything else.
Maybe. Maybe that's true.
The goddesses create and destroy everything.
And now one of them's dead. This spear seems to attack any well, no matter if it's a cultic world or holy, so. I mean, if it takes.
Alright.
Yeah.
Yeah, just pontificating on, I guess, philosophy at this point.
Yeah. Sounds about that time of day, at least.
This is about the range of its aura. If we sit here, we should be fine.
I see.
Not to mention, this is high ground. You have more visual and overall. It's flatter back there if you really want to set up a tent. You could even do watches.
I'd prefer to stay on the ship, really.
Or you could do that, yeah. Either works. The tyrants don't seem to come over this way. Perhaps it's because they can't burrow in these ruins, but...
That, but also I think it's because they're protecting. From my research last night and watching them,
They're territorial.
Yeah, the forest is where they have been seen mingling.
What, are they herbivores too?
No, they seem to be carnivores, considering it nearly attacked a Falari, but from what I gathered, it seems to be blind. Using its height of senses. Not sight, of course. I don't know where those lot just went. I just watched them and they just walked off. Oh.
Right there, behind the wall.
Hmm?
Perhaps they're planning to ambush us from behind.
I'd fucking hope not.
Any
I did
ambush
tell
they
Sarah's
plan
I'd use my,
wouldn't hurt me.
I mean, yeah. They tried anything, then, Arcturus already knows I'll use my self-defense if I have to.
I don't trust that occultist. The one
no, I
studying
don't either.
rifts.
Severin?
Sure, whatever his name is, I never bothered.
Yeah. He's very tight-lipped, especially about, something I've talked with him about.
He's come up here 3 times to look at the spear.
Yeah, and telling us that it's not worth it. When very clearly you've seen that it is worth it. Who is that over
What
there?
is it
I can't
worth?
tell who it is. Hmm?
Who are you talking about?
Gallup?
That's
No.
Gallup.
No,
that is.
look to the left. Who's that in the sands over there?
That's a Ural.
Oh, yeah.
Oh. Right. And what I mean by worth is he's saying that it's worthless, yet we've managed to, well, Luca has managed to find, a way to at least be able to carry it in something.
That's the hope anyway, yeah.
He's right in
And
the fact
it's
it's
not
worthless.
hurting.
It destroys. That's all it does.
Yeah, it does.
We need something
But it's
that
also
can
trickling
mend.
into the undercity, and we can't just leave it here.
Mm-hmm.
We showed him a mountain or something.
Yeah, and then let, somebody with a curious mind decide to go touch it. All you need to do is just touch it, or even be near it, and it takes your life away or kills you. So.
The hell was that? Did you see it?
Yeah,
It's like an
it was
explosion.
something on the other side of the wall.
Gonna check it out.
Don't go that way.
He's just testing out his divine magic, trying to get used to the pain, so he doesn't scream out down below.
How dark is it out without the night vision? Not too bad.
You okay?
Yeah.
Okay. You're not normally this far from the ship, that's all. I know. You like watching over it.
No one else seems to be. Given how this is a spear that killed Drudona, I feel like we should pay a little bit of attention to it.
What's the shadow on it? On the one end? Or is that just...
That's
Is that
what
anything?
I can tell to be the tip. There is some sort of crystal in a casing there.
Mm.
I'm not exactly touching it, so I can't tell how it
Can
works.
I approach to like inspect it? I won't touch it.
Be warned, currently we're on the edge of its aura.
Oh.
It slowly makes you feel numb, damages your mana pathways. Given your current state, I don't know if it's a good idea.
Alright.
Riley has made some comprehensive drawings of it if you're interested, but
Yeah, that'd be good then.
how are you doing?
How am I doing?
Yeah. Unless I'm asking someone else.
Not today. It's just me. I don't know. I feel like I drew the short end of the stick. And everything. But, I'm sure things will get better. They usually do.
Yeah, that's what I said last time. And the time before that. Every time we start to make progress, something awful happens. Which means tomorrow we're gonna be on the upswing.
That's good, right? Or good news for the mission or something.
Yeah. Just have to avoid the person-eating worm. Riff beast thing.
Yeah. The one that we can't kill, right?
We might be able to kill it, we just don't know how many people would die in the process. It's not our goal, it's not our problem.
What is our goal? I wasn't here for it.
We're collecting research papers, possibly looking for survival, or survivors.
Okay.
There might be a cure to the devouring there.
Oh.
Or at least notes that cover parts that we might have missed.
Okay.
Regardless, the main purpose is to be quiet and get in and out quick.
Got it.
To be honest, I think they picked probably 3 of the worst teams to do that. But hey, I'm not in charge.
Who did pick?
Who knows? Probably Malik.
Why are we here?
Ship needed repairs. We had to find somewhere defensible. The ruins of Vatham are well known and in a hilly environment, so pretty defendable.
Not so much when erect is under the city, though.
The city underneath us isn't even supposed to be known. Apparently they've been off the map. Isolationists, that's what they are. They just hide here like cowards.
Hard care and refuse to help anyone else.
Normally I'd say that, but they, for some reason, have decided to help us. Why, I don't know, but whatever.
Do you think some kind of thing was struck that we don't know about? Between, like, the staff or something?
They showed up and helped us out of the blue. My guess is we threatened their city, and so instead of getting rid of us, they decided to hide us. It's not a bad approach.
I guess that is true. Yeah, if they attack our ship, then people will see that a fight has happened here or something. They might investigate further. But if it just looks kind of barren.
If our ship is broken, beaten, and left here, then people will come to scavenge. Those people will look for places to hide, and then they'll find this tower with drow poking out of it.
Yeah.
They go to the cactus forest to get supplies every now and then, so my guess is they need to be on the surface semi-regularly, so they can't afford to be underground all the time. What are those two up to?
I don't know. But they didn't want me there, so I have no idea.
Fun.
Yeah.
Go Aqua Team.
Hello. You notice, after some time sitting here, that the occultic spear has begun to sink a little further into the sand.
Is it deleting the sand underneath that? Is it erasing
Probably.
it? Who's gonna move it this time?
Well, we'll need some of those, plier things.
Okay.
Yeah, you go get them. I don't know where they are.
I don't know either.
Just go in the
should I ask?
workshop, look around, look for a pair that people
Just
won't
any
miss.
pliers?
A pair that are old or something.
Okay, I'll look from. How far is too close to it?
If you run by, you'll be fine. Just hurry up. What is that?
Ivy?
You
The
feel
captain has
icky.
What?
The captain has instructed me to tell you that to train Winters with a substitute for now.
Fine. Good one.
You alright?
I understood that. I'm good.
I think the spear is starting to affect me. Thought I was far enough away.
I don't know. I was always an angry kid, so I'll let that define me for the rest of my life. But anyway, this guy Isaiah, he helped me with a lot of things, but
They're not really old looking, but it's.
I don't know. Starry, where do you put those pliers?
Isaiah was
Oh,
son.
I'll show you. Why you want to move
Can you
it?
go get them? We need them to move
It's
it
sinking,
because it's
so
eating the sand. Yeah.
Oh.
I don't think we want it in the Undercity.
No, it's just gonna go straight down and sink in and drop on somebody and then eat to their floor into the cave.
I was gonna shove it on the rock up here.
Well, that wouldn't work. Do you think it will eat through the rock
Rust
too?
potions. I'm gonna grab the pliers, not the pliers, the tongs. Grab your rust potions, pay the man.
Okay.
He went about it the wrong way, mind you, but he really did make sure Lothario wasn't getting into
Damn, it's getting real dark.
picked up Aqua.
Alright.
I'll take it.
Okay.
I've already been around them long enough.
Here you go.
Is there still a DM around?
I don't think so. I just did a quick check around for one. I don't believe so.
I'm double checking because I think it's getting worse. Get her away from it.
Do you know where Angel and Yuki went?
No.
Where is she?
I have no idea.
They're not on top?
You should probably stay away, Winters.
Howdy.
Hey, I'm gonna move this. Would these still work?
Yep, but they're starting to. They have started to.
Okay, cool.
If you're carrying it, you may only have a minute or two.
That's plenty of time. Oh. Damn. Good enough for now. Can I not get on this rock? Does this rock hate me? This rock hate me. Oh, that looks cool as. Oh, oh. Okay, I just have to go behind it. Okay, I can do that then.
Spear. Where's the spear?
Up there. It started eating through the sand, so I put it on the rock.
Can you show me where, just so I know?
The rock. Straight up the hill.
Alright.
It's a little hard to get to. You have to jump behind the rock.
Got it.
We're also definitely going to need a new pair of these, because they're not holding anymore. It's barely functional.
Got it. Luckily we have a few. On top of this?
Yeah. I can show
Got it.
you.
I'll take your word for it. Oh.
I don't know if you can jump high enough, but
No, but should be able to just. There it is. Yep.
this should be more stable than anything else. It used to be solid, so.
Good. It also is kind of out of eye's reach.
I'm going to be setting up a small campsite over here, probably. Just on the sand.
I'll be bringing some of Team Umbra to help camp out and keep an eye on it too.
Yeah. If you don't see me, I'm probably back there somewhere keeping watch on it, but I'll be around. I don't know where these go or if you can reuse these, but the tip is heavily eroded and rusted.
Yeah, we'll work on this.
If Aqua asks, I'm out here as well, so.
Got it. I'll be sure to let him know. Keep safe, yeah?
Yeah.
Is the spear still there?
No, I moved it.
Oh. Where did you move it?
You moved it?
Oh, God.
It's on the rock.
Sorry, I didn't know it moved, so I just saw that it was
We
gone and got
just
really
moved
worried.
it. It was eroding all the sand.
Okay. Got it.
We didn't want it sinking beneath the dunes,
Sorry,
so
I just missed it. I didn't notice them here, too.
That's reasonable
enough,
thing to
no,
do
yeah.
to make sure it doesn't fall through. Just
Yeah, no, thank
Okay.
you. Holy shit.
Sorry,
I've been
I
watching
looked over
it
and
for the
saw that it
better
wasn't
part of
there,
an
and-
hour. Like, I'm not gonna let it out
I
of
know,
my
it
sight.
just-
Okay. Well, I didn't even see you. I thought it was him. I was like, great.
Well,
I thought it just walked off.
Okay.
No, it was kind of hard to get on that rock, surprisingly.
Freezing.
What did you use?
Feeling of that? Like a
Use?
puff of smoke?
Yeah, how did you get it up there?
I jumped.
And it was my least favorite.
I meant, did you pick up the spear and then?
I'm not dead, so no. I used a pair of pliers.
All right, sorry.
Though
Thank
we'll
you.
need a new
I'm
pair.
not saying that you're dumb or anything like that. I just got really worried.
Needless to say, I kind of like my hands, and that's raw occult energy.
Yeah.
Actually,
well,
it's more
Malik
abyssal.
touched it and it burned his skin off, so like, yeah.
Yeah, I'm tougher than Malik.
Um.
I heard Umbro's gonna keep watch up here as well, so
Yes.
we'll be seeing
as
more
long
of
as
each
they've
other.
informed you.
I was
Yeah,
talking
we're
with
gonna
Luca
try to,
about
whatever.
moving the spear, so
Gotcha. All right. Sorry. I just watched him running into the building from this area, and I looked over, and there wasn't a spear, and I had a tiny stroke.
no, the rock proved difficult to get on. It appears only those of us who are very athletic can jump on it from specific angles, like behind it.
Got it. Understood.
And still, I wouldn't
you
want to
for
be
keeping watch
close
this
to
whole
the rock at all. Its aura was
do have
enough
your
to
properties
reach
checked.
from there to up here. I will admit I was starting to feel sick, so I'll go check it later.
If you want, I can keep watch for now. You can get that checked out.
Meh. I kinda just don't want to bother.
They are trying the test stuff again with the devouring, so it would be a bad time.
My mana seems fine.
All right. If it does end up being more than you think you can take, please get somebody. All right.
I should be far enough away from it. Though I do
Yeah.
intend to go grab some camping supplies at some point. Maybe start a fire up here.
I trust your team with a lot of this stuff, so thank you.
My team isn't doing this, I am.
Well, what I meant by that statement is your team has been proven to, even under strain or whatnot, at least upheld your job, or at least done it to a pristine manner. Basically, you don't just flee from something because you're too scared or you want to run. You
Yeah,
handle the
I've been
situation
here for like an hour
wisely.
and a half now, so...
Yeah. Yoral is over there, your captain. He's guarding some of the bombs for tomorrow's mission.
I see. I'll have to see if I can finish up my axe at some point.
Of course. I'm gonna be headed back. Do you need anything? Water? Food?
Some jerky would be nice. I think we have some left
I'll
in the
see if we
kitchen.
have any.
Or like any meat.
Alrighty. Here's your turkey.
Thank you. I'm trying to see where I can see it from, but it's unfortunately
you might
high.
have to sit upon one of the walls. Yeah, no, that's really high.
If you go to the other side of the rock, you can jump and see it. So I might set up a camp over there. Plus, this area is more flat. I just didn't want to do it alone because if something kills me in the night, none of you would ever find my body.
Yeah, it's still there from what it looks like.
You can see some of the smoke over here. Well, I can see some of the smoke from over here.
Yeah, I can't tell what's the rock and what's the smoke, if I'm being honest.
Oh, right. It's night, isn't it? I forget that sometimes. It's all kind of the same for me at this point.
Yeah.
I'm gonna look around this ruin, see if there's any way. I don't want to sit on that, I'll be honest. It,
Makes sense.
doesn't seem very secure.
Oh, absolutely not. It looks like you could probably just push some of the top and it would collapse.
I meant the foundation, but sure.
Oh, yeah, that too. Yeah. I'm gonna go back to the ship. Thank you for watching. We'll be back later.
All right. Maybe I can watch from over here. Ooh. Ooh.